Welcome back to Bloom. You know, your personal space is very important. It impacts your daily life, tone of your day, productivity, and goal setting. Joining us with tips to maximize your space for the best year and the best you is Lisa Gilmore, the CEO and Principal Interior Designer of Lisa Gilmore Design. Welcome, Lisa.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Super excited to learn more about how this can impact our life and everything with our home. So let's start with color.
Yes.
What does color have to do with it, and can it affect our motivation?
Absolutely. So a lot of times I feel like we've been in this like gray and beige and white.
Oh, have you been talking to my husband? Bye. It's great. All the time. I love you, honey.
Talking to everyone across the U.S. And I find that people are being more motivated by color and ways to rejuvenate themselves, but people are scared.
Yeah.
So one tip I like to tell people is look in your closet and kind of find what is dominating your closet, and that's what you naturally gravitate towards. And think about that one, dress maybe you put on if you have like a really important meeting, and that could be your color palette. So it might be blue or green, or maybe it is white and gray, and that's fine.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that, but you can pull from that and just what gives you personal motivation and lifts your spirits.
I think sometimes with color, we're afraid of overwhelming a space. Are there certain rooms that are okay to take more color than others?
Oh, absolutely. I actually, one of my favorite rooms we just completed in 2019 was a complete raspberry room. I'm talking the walls, the drapery, the sofa, everything. It's amazing.
It sounds delicious too.
Yeah, and so it's all in scale and balance. And sometimes, monochromatic doesn't mean it has to be like all white and gray. It could be all raspberry or all purple, whatever. But just really owning it and being intentional.
And it's a color that makes you happy too, and then that room thus makes you happy, which is kind of a back and forth. All right, what about organization of objects and furniture in your space? How is that going to affect our mood and daily function?
Absolutely. So, everyone's really big on the Marie Kondo, purging.
The rolling.
Yes, the sushi rolls. We all sushi rolled our clothes. But I think it's kind of sad because people feel forced to let go of certain objects that maybe were, a set of decorative plates they found in Paris, or maybe it's a collection of scarves that were your grandmother's. And rather than either guiltily, is that a word, throwing them out, or putting them in a box somewhere and not looking at them, I think we need to display them more proudly and organizing them and putting them as a beautiful display on your wall, or maybe making an arrangement of the scarves that you look at every day because you'll use it more, and it'll bring you happiness.
I love that idea. All right, what about small ways we can also bring joy and bring positive feelings into our home? What are little tweaks we can do?
Yeah, so kind of think about things that really just make you kind of tick as a person and smile. So maybe you are a reader or you want to read more, but you don't really have an intentional space for that. So carving out just the greatest little nook for yourself that has the perfect chair, the perfect side table for your coffee or glass of wine, and lighting. So that is a space that is intentionally yours and helps you goal set, it helps you journal, helps you do those things. Creating a bedroom that really is a place to rejuvenate and be happy to wake up every day. And maybe it's entertaining, and you want to spend more time to allow for entertaining. So actually do the formal dining room, even though everyone thinks it's out. The formal dining room will never die. It's amazing. Bring it back, people.
Have the formal dining room, have more meals. All right, some of us, including me, mildly OCD, so I have this feeling of I don't want to make over things because it makes a mess and I want it done now.
Yes.
How do we overcome that feeling to get to the end result?
Okay, so that is a huge thing that everyone feels.
Maybe it's just me. It could just be me.
It's not. And then people end up making more errors. And the reason why is because you're rushing it. And rather than working through your space and letting your space speak to you and letting yourself understand what you need to achieve for it, you're running off to Home Goods and you're trying to find that little pot to throw in the corner to fill it, but really it's not that great. And it doesn't bring you joy. It doesn't make you feel motivated.
Annoyed that you have it, and then you think you have to replace it.
And then in 6 months you'll be replacing it because you're annoyed, and then you're just, it's not motivating.
What are we supposed to do?
You just got to let it flow.
Okay.
Hire a professional that will help you. And allow your space to speak with you and allow yourself to help it over time.
Okay.
I mean, don't let it linger for 3 years.
Yes.
That's a little procrastination. But give yourself a nice window to work through it all.
So give yourself a little breather and to give yourself that perfect space. And if you would like more information, you can visit Lisa's website at lisagilmoredesign.com. Or if you want to work with her, she's ready to help you find your perfect space. Thank you so much, Lisa.
Thank you.
All right, guys, stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Bloom right after this.